Hi everyone, welcome back to Corona Blossom, Volume 3, Episode 11. So we're coming close to the end of this volume and the whole trilogy, and it was supposed to be smooth sailing to get Arne back home, back into space, but surprisingly, in the last episode, the angel Beltiel, or Kanade, managed to break free from her containment cell, and now she's causing more trouble. So there are still some underling robots that are still under her control, and the robots are going to destroy the mass driver, aka the launch mechanism, that the people are going to use to send Arne to space. And I'm sure Beltiel still wants Arne for her own purposes. So, the experiments and the creation of the cure-all device. So Kumiko is trying hard to protect the launch mechanism, and she managed to hide Arne from Beltiel, but she will need more reinforcements because she plus the townspeople in their VORKS are outnumbered by all the underlings that are still under control. So Lily is going to launch Shino and Keiji over to the drawbridge, and because her spaceship is low on fuel, they have to go to plan B. So let's see what this plan B is.
それじゃあ、間もなく接岸する。ケイジ、シノ、
So
準備はいいか？
they were going to fly the spaceship over there, but because it's low on fuel, they'll have to shoot Keiji and Shino over there.
準備って。
Shino-san looks down and starts quaking. The pirate ship's pretty big, and since it's currently at sea, it's a very steep drop down to the shore.
時間がねえんだ。ごちゃごちゃ言うなら無理やりぶっ飛ばすからな。
So there's no time to worry. So, okay, alright, I get it. Okay, so let's go, Shino-san. So hold on tight. So, even though they're going to jump down from the spaceship, it looks like the underling robots are going to help Shino and Keiji.
ケイ君、絶対離さないでね。
Still unsteady on her feet, Shino-san grabs hold of my hand and squeezes it tightly.
何ビビんな。ちょっとやんちゃな牛でやるロデオだと思えば平気だ。
Well, I'm sure the rodeo is fun and exciting for Kumiko, but not for cute and sweet Shino. Well, easy for you to say.
間もなく接岸。発射します。3、2、1。
Okay? So, let's go.
今。いっけー。
Okay, so here it comes.
にゃんにゃん。
And it looks like it's too much for Keiji as well, so... Whoa! Shino-san and I, both riding on top of a single underling, are launched into the air by some of the other underling robots. Well, this was not a good idea.
本当にちゃんと着地できるの？大丈夫です。リリ様の子分という過酷な労働環境に耐えうるように、この子たちの耐久性は最高です。万が一着地に失敗しても壊れません。
So don't worry, this thing will take most of the impact on landing. Oh man, I'm counting on you, Butch.
任せろ。好みを呈して、シノタンは守ってみせる。
So don't worry. Well, protect me too, please.
ああもう、子分多いな。リリたちどんだけ予備積んでたの？
So, the things that once Shino arrives, Shino will be able to neutralize all these underling robots and destroy the mod chip that Beltiel or Kanade is using to control them. And it looks like Gramps or Tetsuji is defeated.
親方、大丈夫ですか？弾が。
平気だ。ちょっとシールドが切れて2、3発もらっちまっただけだ。すぐに貼り直す。それより、刑事はまだか。
Well, what's taking that boy so long?
まだですけど。
So, what was that?
親方！
平気だ。オークスの片腕が持ってかれただけだ。なんだ今のは。
So, I got hit by something even powerful than.
おいおい、ひでえなこりゃ。まるで雷でも落ちたみてえな。
So, it felt like lightning.
一体何が？お待たせあるね。いけないじゃない。私に無断で帰る準備をしてるなんて。
Well, I don't think Kanade wanted Arne to go home at all.
ベルチェール？何その黒いボックスは？対海賊用に一応準備しておいたものだけれど、まさかこんな風に出番が来るとは。
So, I had a backup plan in mind.
さあ、そんな人類の未来を脅かすいけない装置は今すぐ私が壊してあげ。
So, I'm still going to push forward with my cure-all device or my big scientific plan.
やはりこんな光線銃では無駄か。
親方、危ないですよ。何生身で撃ってんですか。操縦席に戻ってください。
つうか、大崎のじいさん、いつの間に敵からかっぱらってたんだよ。
そんなチャチな兵器で私の特別製のボックスに傷をつけられるはずないじゃない。
So, this is a more powerful VORKS machine that none of you can match me with.
大将を叩けば蹴りがつくと思ったが。だか。久美子、こちらには有効な武器がない。やはりこのまま海賊を待たねばならんようだ。
ああ、もうそれが分かったのはありがたいですけど、無茶しすぎですよ親方。
And I'm not sure if Lily or Yunie have anything against the specialized VORKS machine.
こんなもの、宇宙人娘のしたことに比べたらへでもない。
それってどういう？グミコ、無事ですか？
And it looks like Yunie can talk to Kumiko from the radio.
ユニ、無事だけど、なんかヤバそう。グミコのことではありません。私が聞いているのはマスドライバーの無事です。
Well, I'm asking about the mass driver.
へいへい、無事ですよ無事。でもなんかすごい兵器で撃たれたんだけど。
But we have something even more dangerous up the street.
あれはコイルガン。我々のマスドライバーと同じ原理のものです。平行板と思っていただければ。それ相当やばいじゃない。
Yeah, well, that thing is bad news. It could probably take out the mass driver in just one hit.
ケイジ、やっと着いたの？
Yeah, so we almost did not make it.
到着。バッテリー切って。
Oh, thanks, underling. So I'll be borrowing your headset. And I climbed down from the underling who is now in drive mode and pat it on the back.
お疲れ様、ブチちゃん。着地の時、かばってくれてありがとうね。当然のことですよ。シノタン。
なでなでしてくれてもいいですよ。ありがとう。ちょっとへこんだけど後で直してもらってね。
ケイジ君、やっと来たね。待ってたよ。さっきのは何だい？
Well, I'm sorry, so Yunie will explain it later. So, anyways, where's Arne? So I take a look around and...
Keiji, Shino!
Well, I think it's best to not show yourself. Well... So Shino-san and Arne hug each other after making sure they're okay, and I turn to Yunie. So, Yunie, or Yunie-san, how's it looking?
先ほどのはやはり実弾を打ち出していますね。
Wait, live ammunition? Well, then what about the shield? So isn't it completely useless now?
ええ、あれは古文対策として光線銃に特化したものですから、実弾兵器には無力です。
So the mass driver will fall to pieces if it takes a direct hit.
ああ、だが奴には欠点がある。充電時間だ。
Okay, so there is one advantage for us, and it's that it takes time for Kanade's gun to charge up. So it provides a pretty good opening for everyone else to attack.
充電。あ、そういえば次の全然撃ってこないね。ええ、我々の技術を流用したのなら、少なくともマスドライバーを破壊するほどの出力を得るのに最低20分はかかります。
Well, then they should hurry up.
幸い命中率はさほど高くないようですが、2発目は修正してくるでしょう。今のが当たらなかったのも正直距離があったおかげだ。グミコ、てめえらが粘って橋を守ったおかげだ。とはいえ、いや、こっちも古文の反抗期が終わったわけじゃないんだけどね。
But Shino is here anyways. So all around us, the underling robots are, let's see, Skin Machine with the larger VORK mechs. Okay, so let's do this, Arne. So Arne, we're going to launch you right now, okay? Yeah, so Yunie-san, do you think it'll work?
ええ、念のため用意していた緊急時の打ち上げマニュアルにのっとってすでに準備は進めてもらっています。
So we'll send you away right now so that when Kanade or Beltiel has the chance to attack, you'll be long gone and it'll be too late.
ああ、白猫嬢ちゃんから連絡をもらって急ピッチで打ち上げ体制は整えてあるよ。
Well, you heard them, Arne, so at this rate, the mass driver could get smashed into pieces, so we got to launch you before it happens.
わかった。
おい、急げ急げ急げ。なんでか知らねえが相手の攻撃が緩い今がチャンスだ。
急いでるよ。古文君たち、早く。
このロボ使いの荒さ、もはや安心感すらあるのだ。
Well, Yunie-san, so how much time do we have left until the next blast?
おそらく冷却と十分なエネルギーの充填のためには10分ほどかと。ですが、こちらの準備には15分はかかります。
So, there is a chance that we won't make it. Well, got it. It would be great if you could direct us from inside the ship. So, do you guys hear that? Well, sorry, folks, but you have to deal with one more blast from that thing. So, hang on in there.
おう、任せろ。発射装置さえ壊されなきゃいいんだろ。発射するまでボークスの全身を使って守ってやる。
So, we'll block the next one. Okay, I'll leave it to you. So anyways, you heard Arne, so it's almost time for the launch. So they're gonna send Arne home now. And you can see the pictures from Kumiko, some luck charms, and some, well, a soccer, some stuffed animals, some food, and a headset from Kumiko. So Arne is sitting in the escape pod. Despite being made of metal, she looks pretty nervous. And I wipe a speck of dirt off her face and then caress her cheek. Well, I'm sorry for rushing this.
刑事のせいじゃない。だからそんな顔しないで。
Oh, well, nah, it's just, well, I'm a bit shaken. I thought we'd be together for a little bit longer.
あるねも。
Her smile makes me blush a little, and I shift my focus to the escape pod settings. Okay, so get it ready, get it all warmed up, all the systems powered up. We must still be thinking the same thing because of our connection.
あれ？刑事気づいてなかったの？
So what did he not realize?
アルネと刑事、もうとっくに繋がってないよ。
So we've been connected for a while. Wait, really?
シノが風邪で寝込んだ時にはもう繋がってなかったと思う。
Well, really? Well, I think your feelings have gone through to me quite a few times since then. So what's wrong?
それって家族になってるって証だよね。気持ちが一緒のところにある。
Yeah, that's true.
刑事、
Well, I'm sure Arne connected to Keiji in the very beginning. So when Arne crashed to planet Earth and Keiji actually used the VORKS to go through the fire, and he found a lump of special metal, and when the metal jumped inside the VORKS machine, that was probably when Arne registered Keiji into her memory.
今までありがとう。
Well, thanks for everything. Isn't it a little too soon for that?
別に今のが最後じゃないから、また隙を見て言うよ。
Well, if you say it too often, it'll lose its meaning.
いいよ。たくさん言っても意味になる言葉じゃないから。
Man, you really have turned into a cheeky brat. And I squeeze her cheek lovingly. But Arne just keeps smiling and says,
ねえ、刑事。
What?
いろいろ言いたいことはあるの。だけどね、
Yeah?
言葉ってあんまり万能じゃないね。
Hey, come on, so stop it now.
刑事？
So are you sure that the link between us has been broken? So that was a lie, wasn't it?
なんで？
Well, I said exactly the same thing a while ago, you know?
やっぱりつながってるね。
Well, it's a little scary, isn't it? Yeah, haha.
刑事、
Yes?
悲しいこととか言い足りないことたくさんある。けど、全部棚上げするね。
Right, so let's leave it on the back burner. Because there's something else we got to do first. And there will be plenty of time to look back at all the stuff later to revisit everything that we left on the back burner.
刑事様、そろそろ加速機構を動かします。脱出ポットを閉めてください。
Okay, so it's time for the launch. Okay, got it. And after receiving Yunie-san's message, I stare fixedly at Arne for a moment.
刑事、
She reaches out and gives me a hug.
行ってくるね。
Okay, so this is the time where we part ways. Yeah, have a good trip and be careful.
それはそっちだよ。アルネは全部お任せだもん。
Well, I guess so.
刑事様、
Okay, alright, so we can't talk anymore and it's time to go. I rub my cheek against hers one last time before letting go. Okay, so it looks like they really don't have much time, so Beltiel or Kanade, managed to make another shot. Wait, what? So, Yunie-san?
ベルティエルのコイルガンです。
Wait, what? So, isn't it still way too soon? I peek out from the escape pod and see the black VORKS.
あら、星に当たっちゃったわ。まだ調整が必要みたい。
She really is shooting at us. Wait, so what's the damage? Is everyone okay?
みんな大丈夫。
Well, we're okay.
けどよ、方針に当たっちまってちょっと賭けだぞ。
射出には影響ありません。作業を続けてください。
本当か？俺の身長くらいでけえかけらだぞ。
Well, how could this be? So it hasn't even been 5 minutes.
わかりません。幽霊はともかく、どうやって莫大なエネルギーをそんなに。
So it looks like Beltiel or Kanade, being smart, was able to modify the gun so that it can charge quicker.
あれは、そんな。
Wait, so there's something else. So what's wrong, Yunie-san?
ボックスの足元を。足元。
Wait, down? Wait, you mean those underlings? The light disappeared from their eyes, meaning that their batteries are dead. Wait, she couldn't have.
ああ、そうだ。あの野郎。うちの子分のエネルギーを奪いやがったんだ。
So it looks like Kanade's like, well, I'm done with these underling robots, and they're no use to me anymore, so I'm just going to use their energy for something even better.
そんな、これだけのエネルギーをこんな短時間で得るには、相当数の。そうやっていつまでも守りを固めていなさい。おかげでこちらは狙いを定めやすくなるもの。なんということを、私の子分たちを。 あのクソ野郎、許せねえ。さあ、こっちはたまにまだまだ余裕があるの。
Okay, so I can take this
やっていきましょうか。
third shot slow and gently.
ない。ユニ、落ち着け。お前が言っても何にもなんねえよ。ですが、このままでは。
And the moment I hear Yunie-san's desperate cry, well, damn.
さあ、これでおしまいよ。
So a deep rumbling emerges from the barrel as the round inside accelerates. It riffles around and around inside the coil gun, and the noise is so deafening that it seems certain to forebode mass destruction.
ケイジ、早くポットをセットしろ。行くぞ、クミコ。
Okay, so we're going to be sacrifice pieces, so we'll let her waste her ammunition on taking the VORKS down. And during that time, I want you to hurry up and get Arne into space.
ええ、わかりました。このボックスを盾にしてでも。なら、全部コナミ人に吹き飛ばすまでね。
Oh, don't worry. I have plenty of ammunition on my sleeve, and I can take each and every VORKS out one by one, and I'll be able to reach my final target just in time.
ものならやってみなさいよ。
Wait.
久美子
So Kumiko and the coil gun's about to go off when a red VORKS suddenly appears in the line of fire.
悪あがきを
Well, you're no match for me.
大崎鉄工所の走行技術をなめんな。
And Arne can sense Kumiko, and it's like, oh no, she's gonna sacrifice herself. She's gonna be killed by the coil gun. An iridescent beam of light appears to hit the red VORKS, blowing it out of the way. Wait, that light. And it's Arne's power. Uh-oh. Arne's sacrificing part of her body to shove Kumiko's VORKS out of the way. And that means there's nothing blocking the coil gun's line of fire anymore. And this time the bullet smashes straight into the mass driver. So I think it's now destroyed. And the noise dies down. Silence is all that remains. A plume of smoke rises from amid the chaos, and the signal of destruction, of despair. So it kind of seems like Kanade did destroy the mass driver or the launch mechanism, and now she succeeded, and the next step is to kidnap Arne. Everyone's witnessing the scene just stands there, dumbfounded.
そんな嘘。
And the mass driver's launch mechanism. The device that's supposed to help the pod accelerate and allow it to reach escape velocity. And the only device on Earth that could have sent Arne back to space. And it's now broken.
壊れた忌まわしい空への架け橋はここに崩れ去ったわ。
So now I blocked your means of escape.
これでアルネは帰れなくなった。そう、あれはこの星のために、人類のための礎となるのは決まっていたことなのよ。
And now Arne is mine.
さあ、アルネ、観念してこちらにおいでなさい。そうすれば、ここにいる全員を助けてあげるわ。
So, Kanae-san's voice, elated with success, cuts through the crowd.
ケイジ、あるね、あるね。ごめん、力を使った。
Well, what about your memories now? So, do you use up any memories?
それは平気。
Well, I think it's like, well, Arne has many memories, so just losing a bit isn't much. Okay, so then don't use your powers again, promise?
でも、ケイジ、もうアルネは帰れない。
But at the same time, I lost my ability to go home. Well, just don't use them, no matter what.
アルネちゃん、シノ、大丈夫？アルネちゃん。いや、アルネは無事だけど。
She turns to look at the broken mass driver. She might have flown to space on those wings, but they've been clipped. And it can't just end like this.
もう少ししんみりする時間をあげたいところだけれど、私にも時間がないの。
Now hurry up and give me Arne. And basically she's gonna kill Arne for her plan.
もうすぐ半時もすればここに研究所の回収部隊が来るわ。
So
それまでに私に投降しなさい。
why don't you accept your defeat now? Because pretty soon
そうすればあるね。この町のみんなの命を保証するわ。そして記憶も消しはしない。
well, given that she has a history of lying, I'm sure she'll do it anyways. So make everyone forget. Well, Arne, don't listen to her. So she's just tricking you, lying to you.
回収部隊はその名の通り痕跡も残さずに全てを回収するわ。そう、全員の記憶すらね。
記憶を
Well, Arne, just ignore her. So she's deceiving you, using all these words to try to entice you to go with her.
でもケイジ、ここでアルネが投降すればみんな助かる。
And it looks like Arne's being bought into Kanade's words. Well, there's no guarantee that she'll keep her word. There you go.
刑事の言う通りだぜ、金属娘。
And Keiji has someone to support his claims. Wait, Lily? And look around for the owner of the voice that's just sounded through my headset. Okay, so it looks like Lily managed to get her spaceship started, and now, as a backup plan, Lily drives the spaceship over to the drawbridge. And something sticky hits the woman in the white lab coat in the face with a loud splat. And I think once again it's the green slime that's supposed to clean you up.
よくも子分たちを利用してくれたな。それはお返しだ、クソ天使。
And this is what you get for destroying my underlings. So you took control of them, you used them to your fullest extent, and now that they're useless, you drain all their powers and render them trash.
この年金、あの宇宙海賊か。あの忌々しい。
So I think this is a different slime, but it looks like any slime is weak to Beltiel or Kanade. And I'm not sure if this slime also drains her powers. Wait, so do you snipe her?
たく、調子に乗って顔出して演説してんだぜ。狙えって言ってるようなもんだろ。
Well, that was easy. Well, good job, Lily.
おい野郎ども、そのクソ天使を踏んじまれ。
So, hurry up, restrain her before she recovers.
にゃんにゃー、年金まみれにしてやる。
And once again, they give Kanade the cleanup green slime. And some underlings hold the struggling Beltiel back. And as we look on, the next problem draws on us.
でも刑事、どうすんの？マスドライバーがこれじゃアルネンは。
So now, how are we going to get Arne back into space now that this machine is out of service? Let's see. What should we do? Can we even do anything?
刑事様、リリ様、レーダーに無数の反応が。天使が言っていた援軍は本当です。
Uh-oh. So it looks like the Beltiel does have reinforcements, and people from the laboratory are going to come very soon.
たく、本当になりふり構ってられないってことか。どうする、刑事？
Well, don't ask me. The lab people are on their way, so what? That doesn't change the fact that the mass driver is still broken.
ケイ君、
Well, Shino-san? I'm still dumbstruck, but Shino-san squeezes my hand tightly.
ケイ君、アルネちゃんに初めて会う前に 久美子ちゃんがした話覚えてる？
Well, the hand of the watch hasn't stopped. And the brain tries to erase, let's see, blurred information. And that's why it sometimes looks as if the world has come to a standstill. And it's all just a trick of the mind. In reality, time is still flowing. So it means your brain just makes you think it's over.
そう。解決策は何もないかもしれないけど、時間は動いてる。無駄だと思う前に考えられることはあるはずだよ。まずはそれをしよう。だって、ケイ君はやると決めたら、やり遂げる人でしょ。お母さんとの約束、守らなきゃ。
So someone needs help, you help them. That's the kind of man your mom wants you to become.
ケイ君、大丈夫。私がそばにいるから、不安も戸惑いも全部棚上げして、今、あなたがすべきことに集中して。
Yeah. She's right. I need to put everything else on the back burner. So think. So I have to think. I'm going to send Arne home. So I wonder how much time they have before the reinforcements for Beltiel arrives. The cannon's barrel is fine. It should still be functional enough at launch. When I took a quick glance earlier, it looked as though the accelerator's power generator got totally destroyed. Did it? So Yunie-san, do you know which parts of the mass driver got hit?
ええ、まず方針は無事です。ついで脱出ポットも一部破損だけで使用には問題ありません。
So it looks like it still might work.
致命的なダメージを受けているのはまず加速装置。動かすことはできますが、第二宇宙速度には届きません。打ち出せても第一宇宙速度程度です。次に電力を供給する発電装置。こちらは蓄電は可能ですが、発電機構がダメになっています。
Well, anything else?
問題ありません。むしろこの2つが機能するなら、現状のマスドライバーでも打ち出すことは可能です。
So we need energy to make the pod accelerate, and there's no electricity. So is there anything else we could use instead? Well, I'm sure there is an idea. And we have as much fractal as we ever need. The barrel itself is made entirely of it. And the accelerator is running at half power though, and even if we're able to secure the energy we need, we won't reach the minimum speed we have to hit. And Arne's pod won't reach space that way. It won't be able to escape the planet's gravity. And if we were to use the fractalum Arne's body is made up of, well, no, even if that would generate a large amount of energy, it makes the engine a lot heavier, so there's no point. So the thing about fractal metal is that if you burn it or use the power of it, it becomes heavier. Oh, I see.
ケイ君、何か思いついたの？
So what's the idea? So Yunie-san, do you remember that explosion that happened when the two chimneys hit each other? When they were being moved here?
ええ、フラクタシルは答えです。激しい勢いでぶつけると莫大なエネルギーが発生しますが、どうして今そんなことを？
Well, I see. So it might be worth a shot. So we can try to explode fractalum, and that'll create the jolt that can make up for the lost power. So Arne, we may still be able to return you to space.
ケイジ、どういうこと？
Well, there's no time to explain. So Lily, Yunie-san, can I ask you a big favor?
何でしょうか？
So what is it? So will you let me use the minion's coordinate Uh-oh.
ああ、使え。
Okay, I guess we can.
リリー様ですから、そんなことをしたらフェリダイが動かなくなってしまいます。
それがどうした。私はかの宇宙大海賊ニャゴヤコーチン2世の子孫リリ・ルカルサ・シャモーニだ。その私がアルネを宇宙に戻すといったその約束を保護にできるわけねえだろ。
Well, I promise to help send Arne back to space.
リリー様、わかりました。
I understand.
その代わりケイジ、失敗したらただじゃおかねえからな。
So, this is your only shot. I know.
ですが刑事様、コアはエネルギー体です。莫大なエネルギーは生みますが、加速装置の代わりにはなりません。今の半壊の加速装置を使えても到底宇宙には届きません。
So, I don't think it'll be enough power. Yeah, that's right. I'm planning to use the minion for the energy it can provide. Nothing more. Well, sorry, can I explain it while we work? Well, we don't have much time before the reinforcements from Kanade or the Beltiel laboratory arrive.
そうですね。わかりました。刑事様を信じます。
Alright, everyone, so let's start getting ready. And I'm counting on all of you. And it's going to be a bit of a rush job, so we immediately get down to it.
あの子たち、なんということを。本当にアルネを、あの奇跡の金属を宇宙に返す気。させない。させない。
待て、暴れるな。縄を結べないだろう。年金をもっとぶっかけられたいのか。
それか、この卑怯者よ。
卑怯は重々承知。でも俺たちは宇宙海賊。卑怯は褒め言葉。
So I'm kind of used to those words.
おい、こっちにもっと太いロープを持ってきてくれ。
どうして。私はただ人類を救いたかっただけなのに。
And Beltiel Kanade still won't accept defeat.
ベルティール、聞こえる？かなで？くそ、直接話しかけてくるなんて。私の力が相当弱まってるの。
Okay, so for some reason it looks like Kanade is able to wake up and talk to Beltiel.
そうよ。あなたの力は相当弱体化してるわ。でも私ならあなたを助けられる。まさか修道権を渡せというの？その通りよ。私なら年金の影響を受けずに動ける。だから完全に縛られる前に早く。信用できない。わかる。けれど私もここで捕まるのも嫌よ。だって考えてごらんなさいよ。私はみんなを裏切ったのよ。捕まってこの町で軽蔑されながら生きていくのはまっぴらごめんだわ。それに私はこの星の人間じゃないし。
Wait, so that's a surprise. So Kanade is not from the planet?
記憶が戻ったの？私の力がそこまで弱まっている。と言ってもまだおぼろげだけど、私は宇宙パトロールシャークの奏でララの胸に撃墜され瀕死の重傷を負った。
Oh, okay, so it looks like Kanade was part of the sharks.
それを私が救った。
And then when Lala shot the shark spaceship down, Kanade was in it and she was saved by Beltiel.
その通りよ。ありがとう。私たちは運命共同体なのよ。しかし主犯は天使である私だとみんな理解しているじゃない。みんなそう思うな。相手は人類よ。身勝手で未熟な論理で動く感情に振り回される子羊たち。みんながみんな私を許すと思う？そうね、彼らは未熟だわ。だから今はこの窮地を脱しましょう。大丈夫、私に主導権を渡してもあなたならすぐに取り戻せるでしょ。ああ、当然だ。弱まったとはいえその絶対上位性だけは揺るがない。
Well, I'm still an angel and I'm still superior.
だから奏で変な気は起こさないことね。
Well, fine, I'll let you take control.
任せて。実はね、ベルティエル、私もあなたと長く一緒にいることであなたの気持ちがわかるようになってきたの。あなたとの出会いは運命だってそう思えるようになってきたの。だからこれからは2人で頑張りましょう。私をほだそうとしても無駄よ。あなたはここから脱出することだけ考えればいいの。
Well, the thing is that I don't think Beltiel understands like the reason she's being tied up is because of Beltiel's plans and her dominance in trying to destroy the plan and steal Arne. And Kanade's like, well, if you return the body to me, I'll find a way to negotiate. And I think there is a better solution than what you're thinking of. So, the cure-all solution.
そうね、分かったわ。で、あなたの力を使えるようにするにはどうすればいいのかしら。そうね、まずは全身にまとわりついているこの年金を取り除いてくれるかしら。そうすればあとは分かったわ。
お待たせ。極太ロープ持ってきた。よし、縛るぞ。そっちを持て。
分かったわ。早く主導権を完全に縛られてしまうわ。くれぐれも変な気は起こさないでね。分かってるわ。バカなことはしないわ。じゃあ動く。頼んだわよ、カナデ。今ならまだロープから抜け出せるわ。ごめんね、コブンちゃん。
So, what's going on?
よし、よくやったわ。あとは年金を取り除くだけよ。分かってる。よいしょっと。そうだ、そのまま全部拭って。ごめんね、ベルティエル。ちょっと待って、カナデ。あなた、集めた年金をどうするつもり？
よくもやってくれたな。あれ、天使が倒れてる。どう
Interesting.
いうこと？
Angel collapsed.
わからない。いきなり年金を集めたかと思えば飲み込んだのだ。苦しんでる。どうすれば？とりあえず 酒は百薬の長と言われているとこいつ自身が言ってた。にゃんにゃ探してくる。頑張ってみんな。
So Arne, we've done everything we can to prepare. All that's left is the actual launch. Okay, so this is a good place to stop for this episode, and I'm sure the next episode will be the final episode for Konoha Blossom Volume 3. So it looks like Beltiel has weakened to the point where the real Kanade is able to ask for control of her body back, and we can see still that Beltiel is not going to give up, and I'm sure originally what Beltiel was going to do is that once Kanade is able to convince the underlings to free herself from the rope and the underling robots, well, the good ones, Beltiel will take control of Kanade's body once again and continue her plan. And she still feels that the cure-all solution, the master plan, is the best for the survival of humanity. And even if Kanade does regain control of her body, I'm sure she'll have a hard time convincing everyone that this is the real Kanade. And for Keiji's like, well, I'm sure it's still Beltiel that's controlling Kanade. And same goes with everyone else. So it looks like they're able to make repairs on the mass driver, aka the launch mechanism, and they're able to launch Arne into space and meet the criteria to break away from the gravity of planet Earth. So we'll see how the last episode goes and how the launch goes for Arne and how this trilogy comes to an end. And with that in mind, I'll see you later.